channel. My name's Tia, also known as Splodge, and today's video is a drugstore get ready with me, I would say, makeup routine. Yeah, okay, so I know I look crusted and busted and all sorts of crusty right now, but that's the whole part of the transformation, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you know what I mean? So yeah, I need to do my hair and we're gonna get cute today. Okay, so first I'm going to do my brows using the Revolution Pro microblading effect. This is in the shade dark brown, and I'm going to use their brow pencil. This actually has a name. It's one of these. Oh god, I'm a shambles. It's one of these type. Yeah. And I'm just going to do my brows quickly. I'm going to speed through it because my brows take forever. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done with my brows. I've concealed the bottom but not the top yet because I like to do that after I've applied my foundation. So now we're gonna get onto the face. Primer. I always forget how to do my makeup for some reason, but yeah. So I'm taking the Revolution Pore Blur, and this is a dupe, I'd say, for the Benefit Pore something, Professional. I've even got it here. Benefit Professional. It's a dupe for the Benefit Professional. And when I say your pores just disappear, they disappear. Now that I've primed my face, I'm now going to take 2 setting powders and set my primer. And this just helps control the oils and keep everything just a bit more in. You know what I mean? I'm using the Revolution Banana Deep and the original RCMA translucent powder. Well, no colour powder. I do believe, well, it's not really drugstore or like you can find it in the drugstore or anything, but it's really affordable. I think it's only like £11 or something like that on Beauty Bay. So to me, it's still technically drugstore. And yeah, so I just empty some out. That was a lot. Okay, now that you've got powder everywhere, let me just dust that off. So what do I do next? I forgot how to do my makeup, oh my god. Okay, so now that I look like a ghost, I'm gonna get onto foundation. I use the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundations in F15 and F16.5. However, I think this combination is too dark for me right now. I haven't been outside. I am pale. So I'm going to mix it in with the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I don't know why I'm looking for all of these things as I'm recording. See, unprepared. Okay, the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation in the colour Cappuccino. Yep, I'm going to mix that and these two to give me why do I keep slapping things on my face? Anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to use a brush at first. This is the Revolution Pro Foundation brush, I believe. I'm going to use a brush at first and then I'm going to blend it out with a beauty blender. Look at that color difference. This is F15 from Revolution. This is L'Oreal True Match. And this is F16.5. I'm gonna show you now. So F16.5 is more warm, L'Oreal True Match is more yellow, and the F15 is more cool. So hopefully if I mix them all together, it'll give me kind of like a neutral base. And I do go in heavy with foundation because I like a full coverage base. So do what you like to do. Okay, was that even enough foundation? I don't know. We shall see. By the way, I'm looking down because that's where my mirror is. And if I look this way, that's where my viewfinder is, like my monitor. So if I'm looking all over the place, just ignore me. What the hell? That was my mum, probably seeing our cat. God, Lord, get me out of this house. Okay, now that I've spread it out in most places, I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just blend everything out. This is the Real Techniques complexion sponge, I believe it's called, and it's already damp. Look at that coverage. Coverage. And really get in between your brows. I go over my eyelids just to blend out that concealer. Okay, so my camera died and I don't know where I got cut off, but the last thing I was doing was my foundation. So now I've blended it out with my Real Techniques sponge, and this is where we're at. And now I'm gonna highlight. So now I'm gonna be highlighting with the Revolution Conceal and Define concealers in C14.7 and C12.5. I like to use this because it's closer to my skin tone, and I like to use this to brighten. So I'm gonna go in with C14.7. Do you see how red it is? Like, very, very warm. But the C12.5 is very, very yellowy cool. So when you put them together, it kind of works. So I'm gonna blend this out first. And now I'm gonna take C12.5 and just highlight. This is where we're at. I think I'm appearing a lot brighter on camera. Can't quite tell. In my mirror I look quite orangey, in my camera I look quite yellow. But I kind of like how it looks on camera. Yeah, so just blend everything out. Okay, I kind of want to go in with more C12.5 because I just feel like this isn't bright enough. But I don't know, this might be overboard. I can't quite tell because, you know, viewfinder and mirror are two different things. And I like to take my concealer up the sides of my nose to help with contouring. Anyways, okay, so now we've done this, we're not gonna bake or set or do anything yet. Actually, should I? No, we're gonna contour. So I'm gonna contour now, and I'm gonna be using a Conceal and Define concealer again. I'm usually the shade C16 for like covering up acne marks or like something that's close to my skin tone. In the concealer range is C16. So I'm gonna use C17 and C18 to contour because they're two shades darker than me, if you get my drift. So I'm gonna use C17 on my nose because I don't like my nose to be too dark or too hard to blend out. So just get as much off as possible. There we go. And and I'm gonna contour. I'm not gonna use C18, I just think it'll be too dark right now. So this is C17. Just kind of go in a C motion. I like to define the Cupid's bow. And under my chin to make my bottom lip look fuller. Do I want to contour my forehead? No. And now take your beauty blender. I like to take another one, like a whole nother one, because I want to keep that one clean. So take another beauty sponge or do whatever makes you, floats your boat, and blend out your contour. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of going in a curved motion to follow my head frame, if that's even the term. But that just blends it out in like that motion and just kind of lifts your cheeks. You know what I'm saying? And then take whatever's left on your sponge and just kind of go over your forehead a little. This sleeve is so annoying. Yeah, that's better. So I like to blend out my nose with like a small kind of brush. Will this focus? Yes. And it's just easier to like blend out the lines basically without disturbing your foundation. Okay, I put way too much on. Because the lines were spreaded too far over, I'm just gonna blend it back out into my foundation. It is gonna make our nose look a tad bit dark, but we can fix it. So I'm just gonna quickly highlight again and I'll be back when I'm ready to set my face. Yes. Okay, so using Banana Deep and the RCMA colour powder again, I'm just gonna take some on my sponge, dab it on the back of my hand and reverse contour my nose. Yes. This is the way. I don't like to bake, so I just tap the powder in under my eye. Now I'm going to take this dense Real Techniques brush and just like press the powder into the parts of my face that I want to set. As I said, I don't like to bake, so this is how I do it. Okay, now that I've set my majority of my face, I'm going to take my beauty blender again and I'm going to go down my nose slowly. Like that. And do the tip. Like so. And just go under my eyes one more time. As you can see, I haven't set my lids yet, but that's because I'm going to put a foundation colour. Well, foundation colour. I'm going to put a sweep of colour on my lids, so I don't want to do anything yet. And now we can dust up the bake. See what that's looking like. Oh yes, very nice, very nice. I'm gonna leave my nose bridge for a bit longer and I'm gonna set my contour now. So I use the Revolution Patricia. I like to contour with the Revolution x Patricia Bright Face Palette, and I got the shade Dusk Till Dawn. All me black girls, all me. Oh come on, is this just too bright?
Station from Apple Music.
I actually didn't ask Alexa. Hello, Alexa, stop. These things are mad. They're always listening. I'm telling you. I hope you lot cover your cameras as well. So yes, as I was saying, I like to contour with Patricia Bright's Dusk Till Dawn face palette, and I'm just gonna use the same brush I used. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use an angled brush and contour. So why is this brush wet? Oh my gosh, stress. This brush is actually wet, so I'm just gonna dab it in some setting powder and then try and dry it out that way. Yeah, that works. So I'm just gonna contour with this. This is a tad bit dark for me right now, but it's all good. You just want to be gentle. Look at that. That was a bit too much, cannot lie. Okay, look how much that one sweep was enough to do how much parts of my face. So yeah, now that most of it is off. No, but look, that is a lot of contour. Oh well, we'll use it in conjunction with bronzer to soften it. Okay, and I'm going to use the same brush I used to contour my nose, and I'm going to dip into that powder, like just one dip, just one dip. And then dust off your bake and go back in with contour again, just to make sure you really defined the nose. Look at it, look at it. And now what am I even doing next? Bronzer, blush, all of that good stuff. So for blush, okay, this is a bit dirty, please ignore this. I use this to mix my eyebrow concealer on, but I use the Revolution matte base powder in P17 as blush because it is just too red. I bought it initially to be a bronzer, but no, this is just blush. So take some. Look at that, isn't that cute? Oh. And I like to put some on my nose, the tip of my nose, and up here. Before I go any further with my makeup, I'm just going to set it with the Revolution Glow Fix, and this is one of my favourite setting sprays from Revolution. It's not necessarily glowy, it just brings your skin back to life, like the powders just dissipate. So my face is soaked. Where's my fan? Okay, so now I'm going on to highlighter using the Patricia Bright Times Revolution and Revolution Pro Savanna Nights, the Sculpt and Glow palette. So I'm mixing this and that. Is that too bright? Yes, it is. Anyways, I'm mixing this and this to highlight. I've never done this combination before, so if it looks ugly, I'm gonna be very sad. But let's see. Okay, 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 okay. A tad too glittery. And I don't know which product is doing that. So I'm just gonna tap. I mean, that is lovely. I'm just gonna blend it into the blush. I'm gonna use a touch on my chin, not too much because you don't want to look oily. Middle of my forehead, go down my nose bridge, and the tip of my nose, but I'm going to use a small brush to do the tip. So I'm going to take a little brush and do the tip of my nose. Ooh. And I like to do the sides of my nose. Yeah, I think this is looking cute. Can't lie. So now I'm gonna spray my face again. Okay, so there's been a slight change of plan. I'm not gonna put any color on my lids because I kind of like this brown warmy color that I've got with the concealer. So I'm just gonna set it with powder, put some lashes on, and come back to do my lips. And my whole eye makeup is ruined. just my luck. Okay, as you saw, I had that little mayhem with my eyelashes, but we're back. I've done lashes and some mascara. Don't know if you can tell. Anyways, onto the lips. So I'm gonna take a brown lip liner and just line my lips. Okay, I wasn't going to overline them. Okay. Lips are so dry right now. Brown lip liner. This may have been a mistake because I know the lip colour I want to use doesn't really work well with such dark liner. Now I'm taking the NYX Liquid Suede in Downtown Beauty. This brown colour. If you don't have a brown, use your contour colour. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Yeah. If you don't have a brown, use your contour colour. Then I'm taking a Revolution lip gloss in the colours rubbed off. Oh wait, Buff. It's one of their liquid lips. But it is a gloss, I'm sure. Okay. Now this is a look in itself, this nude kind of grey muted pink peach thing, but I don't want that. I want a glossy look. So I'm gonna take Cookie from the Revolution Pout Bomb Plumping Lip Gloss range. Yeah, these new things. They're meant to be, I think, a dupe for Fenty Gloss Bomb. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I'm taking the colour Cookie, which is a beautiful gloss. Look at that. Cute. I'm not too sure about my lip liner though. I'm gonna rub my top lip off because it's too caked on. Just adjust it until you get to the colour and it looks that you like. Okay, so I've realised, I think because my mom's been using this, she's mixed in another shade. Not mixed in, but you know when you use this on top of other products, it kind of gets cakey inside. Because this is very sticky and this was like the top gloss, like never sticky, like no. What is going on? I don't know if I'm feeling this lip colour. I don't know. I think it needs to be more pink. So, oh, this is cute. Let's add this. This is one cheap gloss from B&M, I think. Did it need that pink? I'm not sure. I'm gonna come back after I've figured out a lip combo and we can get to the final look. So I'll see you in a bit. And this is my final look. I feel like I look quite glowy. What do you think? Vogue. I redid my edges because they were falling apart. But yeah, what do you think? I don't know why I'm looking at the viewfinder. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, tutorial, whatever. Please like, comment, share, subscribe and all of that good stuff, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
How about you know, can make you my #1, trying to make you my numero uno. This one's a creeper, we're sipping liquor by the liter, pussy so good it put me in a sleep.